is a new year. 2024 rolls off the tongue very nicely, much better than 2023. 2023 is like a, what's that? But it's gone. So yeah, I think we have got a very interesting year ahead of us. I think our politics is going to be a bit of a soapy, so you might as well kick back, put your feet up and just enjoy it, because man, I think we're going to have our minds blown, but it should be really entertaining. With regards to our big girl behind me, the guys are still easing themselves into this new year, and hopefully in the next few days we get moving. There's the doors, stairs, all these little things that we just need tweaking, sorting out, and then a final assembly, final checks and drives, and then hopefully we can get on with our lives and hit the road. Not sure when it will be. I'm hoping end of Jan, mid-Feb, somewhere around there. Truth be told, we're not expecting too much to happen this week, as most people are still easing into the new year. We have made massive progress regarding the sorting out of the mechanicals of our big girl. Her undercarriage is now looking spanking new. The backyard exploits of East Coast Scratch and Dent are all but erased. Tyron Lepan, the owner of TreadCheck, is the man who will iron out and repair the remaining glitches. Today he is starting on our main entry steps. It's interesting to see just how this little mechanism that the guys had on the steps works. This is like a, I don't know what to call it, like a homemade bearing, like very homemade, and I mean this is hardly been used and it's almost kaput, it's worn out. So yeah, it needs a bit of refinement. Tyron Lepan, you know, the guy's doing all this work for me now, says it's just an issue of everything needs refinement. So brews and brewesses, we are refining, man, we are refining big time. While Tyron refines away, let me fill you in on what we were up to over the December holidays. So while we had our short little break, there were a few little things that crossed my path. The good one was we saw the new year in at Giant's Castle in Ezemvelo Wildlife's Ukahlamba Drakensberg National Park, which is just, oh man, it's my soul place. What I would really like these organizations like Ezemvelo to do is to really look at their camping facilities. Now they've got a picnic site at Giant's Castle which is falling apart. I didn't get any photos of it, but it's literally, there's nothing there. You can't even have a picnic there. It would be so lacquer if, say, the Motorhome Club of South Africa and organizations or apps like Gallivanting SA approached these guys and said, why don't you develop it so it can accommodate motorhomes? I mean, we'll pay good money to go and spend a night there. Ezemvelo would have full control over vehicle numbers, and they could even say only vehicles that can survive off-grid are allowed. The environmental impact would be far less than the current rest camp. Something really, really worth considering. You just need people with a lot of clout to get any movement there. One could even get to observe the antics of the Giant's Castle Kinky Crows, who it seems have a weakness for rubbery things. And something that I always have to have my little whinge got up my nose is that it was fantastic welcoming all the holiday makers to our neck of the woods. I mean, holiday makers are the lifeblood of the lower south coast of KwaZulu-Natal in South Africa. The increase in people also means an increase in household waste, and that waste attracts these guys. Regular viewers will know that my early morning walk is a big part of my routine. Now, this day, check this out, walking along, and what do we have here? Well, we've got a few troops of vervet monkeys who hang out in our hood. And if you do not put all your stuff in your monkey-proof bin, they're going to trash the place, as they are doing here. Now, here's the kicker. Not even What's this? 20 meters away, there is a huge, big, empty bin. You could have put all of that crap lying there in here, and our place wouldn't look like a pigsty. Come on, people. Okay, first whinge of the year over. Back at TradeCheck, Tyron is busy manufacturing a new roller to replace the dodgy homemade bearing made by East Coast. Measurements are checked and double checked. Only when he is happy does Tyron begin to resize the new roller. Refinement, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Refinement. Millimeter by millimeter, the hard compound, whose name I cannot remember, gets machined to the exact required size. And here we have the end result. Chalk and cheese, boys and girls. Chalk and cheese. And this is real refinement. Yeah, this is the real McCoy. This is solid, a proper sealed bearing on a very hard kind of roller. That is refinement. Cool. The thoroughness of this first fix-up gives me a huge amount of confidence in Tyron for the rest of our repair work. The first few days of the new year make me a happy chappy. I've been trying to think of what my next stage of content is going to be for our YouTube channel. And I haven't really come up with an answer yet, but I'd be keen to hear from you guys. What is it that you're looking for? And I'm talking from a motorhoming, traveling perspective. I mean, I've got a few ideas, but nothing cast in stone. So if you have any input or stuff you would like to see, hear about, stuff that isn't out there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of good stuff out there, even in South Africa. A lot of people that I've met and come into contact with who are doing wonderful, wonderful work. Advising people like you and us who are choosing this lifestyle, which we still got to get into, but anyway. Yeah, please let me know. You can post under comments on the YouTube channel, and yeah, let's see what we can do and what we can come up with, and if there is something unique we can put out there that people will benefit by. As far as this week's content goes, we have been a bit thin, but the future is looking good. And that's it. That's all I got for you. Yeah, I wish it was a bit more, but it's not. Tyron has said that the guys were just literally shaking cobwebs out of their heads after their Christmas break, and next week things can really get moving. But thanks so much for watching. Yeah. And man, hopefully in the next couple of weeks we are ready to hit the road. In the meanwhile, I'm going to just start looking at the homologation process and getting all my ducks in a row for that, because that is something I need to happen ASAP as well. But we need our roadworthy. Numero uno. Okay guys, please look after yourselves, look after your families, and you got it, man. Keep safe.